Hey guys, before the actual start of the video, I wanted to warn you guys that my audio for the commentary is going to sound a little off in this one. I found out afterwards that my Audacity project rate in hertz was changed from 48,000 to 44,100, or 48 kilohertz to 44.1. And my microphone is a 48, so by having it on the wrong kilohertz, it made it sound a little weird. So I just want to warn you guys that my audio doesn't sound as crystal clear as it may usually sound, and I deeply apologize for that. I have made the adjustments, as hopefully in this audio file that I'm including before the actual start of the episode, I sound clear, but I just had to let you guys know so you're not jumping into this and wondering why I sound like static. But hopefully you can see past that, or hear past it, and I hope that you guys can enjoy the episode. My sincere apologies for this mistake. How's it going, everyone? My name is Michael SK, and welcome back to Higurashi When They Cry. Apparently a festival is coming up. I'd totally forgotten about it. Or did I? Because I remember it being discussed, but then it completely vanished from my mind. So I don't really know if I forgot it, or if I'm just being stupid. Regardless, festival's coming up, and this wacky club of our main characters, they're planning to do something. There's some sort of club activity that they have in mind that has something to do with the festival. And I guess we're now gonna hear about it because I cut in the middle of context for the end of the last episode, so my bad on that one. Oh, great.
日頃部活動で培った実力をご披露するのでございますわ。その通り。日々の厳しい試練を乗り越えた精鋭中の最精鋭たる我々の実力を。でも去年は村長さんに怒られたし。
Ah, we're gonna do one of those activities.
今年は迷惑をかけないようにしないとね。つまり露店巡りをしながら部活動をするわけです。
Rika-chan really is the only one who explains things so they make sense. I see. We'll be exhibiting on those busy festival grounds. Rena was right. Of course, that would be a reason for the mayor to get angry.
でも楽しいんだよ。
That was the only point I did not doubt. It would be without question fun. The day of the festival was drawing near.
じゃ、それはそれとして、今日も始めようかね、部活動。なーし!
Our voices rang out in unison.
やっぱり人数が多いときはトランプが一番の王道だよね。まさにこれぞテーブルゲームのベーシック。
また乾杯トランプか？
今日は新品。傷はないから本当に条件は互角。本当でございましょうね。そのカード改めさせてもらいますわ。
Well, that was fair. Just to be safe, everyone checked the cards.
これなら大丈夫だよ。みんな納得した？じゃあ今日はね、大貧民にしようか。5人って人数もいい感じでしょ？
Ah yes, another game I have never heard before. Another standard card game. Man, I'm really out of the loop. First one to get rid of all their cards wins. The basic rules: play a better card than the one before. You can play straights and pairs. There are various techniques that improve the game, like reversals. But because it's such a well-known game, there are lots of house rules for it as well. The name, for example. In my hometown, we called it Millionaire.
一応細部を確認しとくぜ。ジョーカーはオールマイティか？3は3枚でも革命可能か？
ジョーカーはなし。2が最強。革命返しはあり。3でも4枚なきゃ革命不可。あとね、ゲーム開始時に貧民がいいカードを上納するってルールがあるでしょ？
Wait a minute. I think I played this. I think I've actually played this card game.
あれはなしなの。
While I was confirming the familiar rules, Sadako looked over at me cautiously. I probably should have tried to look like more of an amateur. I was pretty used to this game. It's President, and it's with a new deck. Today I might be able to win. I had the gist of the rules now. But that wasn't everything, was it?
で、今日の罰ゲームは何でございますの？それなんだけどさ、みんなで何枚かメモに書いて敗者に引かせるってのはどうかな？
Oh, that seemed like it could be interesting.
では、どぎついのを書いてケイチさんに引かせてやりますわ。あんまりひどいのを書くと自分で引いたとき大変だよ。
負けなきゃいいってんだろ。
わかってるじゃありませんの。
That laugh is just so obnoxious. Mion handed out several slips of paper to everybody.
じゃあ適当に書いてこのカバンの中に入れて。負けた人はこの中に手を突っ込んで1枚引くってことで。
Now then, what would be a good penalty? Worst case scenario, you draw what you wrote. Something too intense would be like digging your own grave.
何もなしって書くのは禁じ手にしましょうです。
Rika-chan's casual suggestion caused Mion's hand to lurch to a sudden halt.
ミオンさん卑怯ですわ。何もなしって書いて角を折ってあるんですの。
I see. Just in case you lost, just grab the note with the folded corner and you'd be safe. That was a good idea. Diabolical as ever, Mion. Rika-chan is quite formidable too, being able to see through that. I couldn't underestimate her even though she doesn't stand out.
みんな、あんまり意地悪な罰ゲームはやめようね。
Nobody agreed to Rena's proposal. Everyone was ruthless.
大丈夫だよレナ。負けなきゃいいんだからな。
そうだね。
Easier said than done, I believe.
よし、頑張ってレナの罰ゲームをみんなに引かせるぞ。
Rena was quite brutal even though she usually appeared meek. Better not underestimate her either.
同感ですわ。特にレナの罰ゲームってのがとっても気になるでございます。誰の罰ゲームでも怖いです。
I still didn't know what Rika-chan's penalties would be like.
つまりこのゲームには負けられないってわけ。ご一同覚悟はいいね。
We all nodded determinedly. Having confirmed that, Mion dealt out the cards. Finally, the battle begins. Of course, there's going to be some sort of trickery in the game. There has to be. There has to be. I had a decent starting hand. Card after card was played in the middle. Not needing Mion to tell me, both Rika-chan and Sadako played their cards without hesitation. Rena and I were the only ones who paused to think. It seemed that Rena genuinely couldn't make up her mind, but I was different. I was like a shark stalking its prey, just waiting for the right time to strike.
あれこれ通るのかよ。じゃあ3出して上がりだぜ。
いないですの。8、7上がりでございます。5と5上がりますです。じゃあ最後の1枚を捨てて上がりね。気を逸したか。
The loser of the first round was of all people Mion. And now I was certain. Today I could win.
じゃあみーちゃんこの中から1枚引いてね。
Mion, accepting her defeat, scrounged around inside the bag and pulled out one piece of paper.
誰これ書いたやつ誰。
Mion quivered and shrieked.
どんなの
Rena was also surprised when she peeked at it. What kind of terrible thing was written on it? Pet the principal on the head.
ちょっと待て。 これがどうやばいんだ？
圭一さんは気づきませんの？校長先生は頭髪が薄いことを恥ずかしがってますの。
Oh no. Sadako yelled with a serious look on her face, but she wasn't as loud as Mion's shriek. What could it be?
校長先生は武道の達人なのです。若い頃は世界を修行して回って武術の奥義を極めきったと豪語してますの。
Just who the hell is this guy?
戦後の日本の教育の乱れを憂いて教育者に転校したんだって。
He was inhuman. Cut that guy's head?
部長の私が模範を示さないわけにはいかないね。
She bellowed out a yell as she dashed off down the hallway.
静かにこっそり行って穏便に済ます方が有利じゃないのか？
多分無理だよ。だって気配でアメフラシが探せるって言ってたし。
Alright, yeah, this guy's pretty interesting. I could do nothing but wait with bated breath. Ah. A rumble shook the classroom.
校長先生、超奥義発動です。
What? Wow, okay. Following the launcher with a jib-jab strong fierce combo. He's even using meter.
ジークンドーだな。
Yeah.
知らないよ。食らいたくないもん。
Nothing I can do now except stay calm. I understood how, or now why there was no delinquents at this school. Yeah, they have an unbeatable principal. After a few moments of silence, Mion slumped back to us.
なでた。これでいい。
Mion said before collapsing.
とりあえず生きてますわね。
Yeah, I guess that's the bright side.
ゲーム続行は可能でございますわ。鬼。
I was amazed the person who made club activities like these could say that.
でもこれで一番おっかない罰ゲームはなくなったね。
Was that truly the worst one? Was it? Rena tried to lighten the mood and was only met with Mion's malicious grin. She was serious now.
もう手加減しないからね。あんたたちにも思い知らせてやろうじゃん。
The pace of the game became bizarrely quick. I could tell the game had gotten more intense.
S345 あっかり。これで僕も上がりますです。
へへ、俺も上がらせてもらうぜ。
3、これで上がりですの。
Uh-oh. Rena.
負けちゃったよ。
And the heavens chose to vanquish Rena.
どんな罰ゲームだろう。どんな罰ゲームだろう。
It wasn't exactly hard for her to be worried. Just thinking of the level of difficulty of Mion's first penalty still made me quiver. And so the penalty she drew with trembling fingers was... The heck was this? Speak like a maid. Alright.
なにこれ。これってどうすればいいの？ってことはつまりそういう口調で喋れということではございませんの？
Oh no. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I had no idea who wrote that penalty, but she was awesome.
じゃあレナ、カードを集めてみんなに配ってくれるかな？
はい、ご主人様。
Ah, I could just die right now.
とにかくゲームを続行しよう。なあレナ。
はい、ご主人様。
The eagerness to which I was goading Rena into addressing me as master was downright impressive, if I do say so myself.
私も絶対負けられないでございますのよ。上がりましたです。
ならこれで俺も上がりだ。
そんな。
2 in a row.
またレナの負けでございますか？
Damn. Run it again. What kind of penalty would it be this time? I was delighted by the mysterious sense of anticipation. Anticipation? No, this was conviction. Remove one item of clothing from the top and bottom halves of your body. Oh, hell yeah.
そりゃまずいだろ。誰だよこんなの書いたの。
And in the classroom? God. My face reddened in anger. If I didn't yell something out, I wouldn't be able to hide my shaking. Ah, who did write that? God, please give that man a Nobel Prize. Yeah. Yeah, give it to him, alright.
きっとノーベルスケベ賞ですわね。
Not good, not good. What I was thinking about was written on my face.
みーちゃん。
Rena begged Mion with teary eyes, but everyone knew Mion's answer already.
はいはい、甘えない甘えない。
Damn, that's fucked up.
負けたら潔く。わかりました、ご主人様。脱ぎます。
What? I looked around thinking someone else would probably stop her. Of course I wasn't exactly trying to stop her either. We are a teen boy after all. Then I heard the rustling of clothing. The sound of her skirt hitting the ground set my heart racing.
これでよろしいでしょうか。ご主人様。
I looked away like a gentleman. But these club activities, you needed to be ruthless after all.
なんだ。
I mean, that technically works.
ケイチさん、何を期待してますの？下に体操服着てなかったらさすがに脱げませんわ。
Sadako poked fun at me, but right now I can't hear it.
ケイちゃんもやるね。こっちの方向で攻めてくるとはおじさん予想もつかなかったわ。
違う。これは俺が書いたんじゃない。
ご主人様が書いたんじゃないんですか？
Her squirming around in her PE clothes made it impossible for me to not feel anything. Calm down, Akechi Maibara. Mion probably wrote that one and planned to go after me as I panicked. You can't fall for her trap after knowing it's a trap. Clear your head. Calm down and assess the situation. I was determined to think my way out of this. And the answer was quite simple.
俺はガーツ。
I then became a god. This is some interesting commentary here. I, who had already entered the domain of godhood, what would dare stand in my way? It was like they were pulled to me magnetically. I was picking up aces and twos like nobody's business.
なんでこんなにカード運が悪いんでございますの？
さとこの負けだな。引くぞ。妹口調で喋る。
はい、お兄ちゃん。
Jesus Christ. Yes. The pleasure of making this brat disgrace herself.
またおじさんの負けじゃん。
ミオンの負けだな。引くぞ。女子スクール水着に着替える。
Damn, imagine us losing that one.
ケイちゃんに引かせたかった。
Yes. Mion's despair was like sweet honey.
ご主人様、また負けちゃいました。
レナの負けだな。引くぞ。
Wait, why are we the one that's drawing?
1位に膝枕。
Huh?
この格好でですか、ご主人様。
God damn it. I guess Keiichi has truly ascended to godhood. She's not wearing a skirt. And it's her bare legs.
お兄ちゃん、強すぎですの。
サトコの負けだな。引くぞ。一位にご奉仕。肩でも揉んでもらおっかな。
はい、お兄ちゃん。
ほら、もっと奥まで。詰め立てんじゃねえぞ。
You know, I'm kind of concerned. Like, Rika hasn't lost yet, so I'm kind of wondering. I had transformed into an evil dictator and couldn't be doing any better. It felt like I could control how the cards played out with my mind, even decide what suits would appear just by willing it. By the time I realized it, I had already assembled a harem. I was laughing haughtily as I rested my head on Rena, who was now a bloomer-clad maid. Sadako was wearing a collar and had taken on little sister properties. Mion was fanning me while wearing a school swimsuit.
今日はご主人様は圧勝でございますね。あんまり頭をゴロゴロしないでくださいまし。
I began to think, why does man have no end to his desires? How could I wish for more than this palace of dreams?
どうしましたですか、ケイチ。
どうして人の欲望には限りがないのか。憂いていたのさ。
That was it. Rika-chan hadn't been in first, but she continued to escape being in last.
ケイチは欲張りさんですよ。春を知るとも言いますです。
十分理解してるよ。
Oh, we're gonna lose next time.
もう死んでもいいって感じ？
ご主人様、あんまりゴロゴロしないで。死んでもいいですね。叶えて差し上げますですよ。
Rika-chan said it in her usual calm manner with a cheery voice. And this was undoubtedly a declaration of war, or an actual threat. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually very surprised that there's a sprite of her in her swimsuit. That's kind of surprising. What was the button to change the style? Was it F2? I think it was F2 there, yeah. Wait, was it? No, F1, my bad. Nope. F2? No, that's not it either. What was it? It was P. Ah, see, it's been a while since I've played. Ah, it's not working. Is there no other style? Huh, well that sucks. Oh well. Unless I was just doing something a little wrong there.
僕では勝てないかもしれませんですが、やっつけますですよ。
Basically, she's trying to make sure that we're last. Such stoicism from this little girl who's always hidden away in Sadako's shadow. It would probably be rude not to meet her head on. I shall face you myself, little one. I saw Mion swap a few cards with Rika-chan in the middle of the game, but I pretended not to see it. Did you believe you can defeat Keiichi-sama with just that?
2です。エース、エース、エースです。8、8、8、8。革命しますです。
Everybody looked over at me. I was still brimming with confidence. Ha ha ha. The four of them have allied against me, that's it. You're making me laugh.
ありだったよな。革命返しだ
そんなバカなことがあるわけ。
Sadako let out a shriek. You simpletons. Using up all her cards before calling the reversal left Rika-chan with no good cards. She was defeated soon after.
僕の負けです。
I thought it was gonna be like last time where we got overconfident there at the end, thought that we were winning, and instead lost.
ついに我が軍門に下ったり。さあ1枚引くぞ。おー
wear cat ears, a bell collar, and a tail. Wow, alright. Even the penalties were as I wished. Rika-chan hung her head and equipped the 3 holy artifacts, if that's what you want to call them. It's questionable as to why such things were in Mion's locker, but since I had no objections, I didn't ask. I think out of curiosity I would have asked. This was so... I felt like I had become Rena. This was definitely cute. That wasn't me talking. That was the actual Rena.
Me.
As Rika-chan mimicked a cat, teary-eyed, rings of smoke escaped from Rena's ears with an audible poof.
Rika-chan, omochikaeri, omochikaeri! ちょっとだけだよ。変なことはしないんだよ。しないんだよ。そうか。その手が残ってたか。
Mion gasped and dropped her fist into her open palm.
レナがどうしてもって言うなら、僕はお持ち帰りされちゃうです。レナさんにケイイチさんが倒せたらですわ。
They thought that Rena in cute mode would be able to defeat me. Would it be that easy? Opposing me was the same as opposing God. I'd teach them their place. Maybe this is where we're going to finally lose. For a moment, I didn't know what was going on. The 52 cards danced and flowed freely between Rena's hands like the machinations of a master magician. In the middle of those flowing cards was Rena's ecstatic expression, her head bobbing around. My whole body knew it already. I was going to lose. And so we lost. I'm sure that's where we're headed here.
出ない？出ないの、ケイちゃん。ならこれであっかり！
Everyone cheered. I was spent.
悔いはないさ。神様、短い夢をサンキューな。
At least we're satisfied with the journey.
さあ、引くでございますよ。ケイチさんの罰ゲーム、これですわ。
What will it be? Everybody peeked at it in unison, gazes flicking between the text and my face.
今日一日はしゃがせてもらったからな。何でもやるぜ。内容は何だ？
全部。
What?
は
？Every penalty up until now. Wow.
なんだそりゃ！
Even I could not have expected that. Wowzers. Talk about a wild chain of events.
言葉遣いが弟属性になっていませんでしたよ。
はい、お姉ちゃん。
これはやみつきになるでございますわ。あと肩も揉んでもらいますわよ。ケイチくん、膝枕はいいからレナにもね。
はい、ご主人様。
ケイチくん、それすごくかわいい。もっと言って、もっと言って。
もうお許しください、ご主人様。
Rena passed out with a squeal, blood spewing from her nose like a fountain. My dignity was being trampled more than a communal doormat.
次はおじさんだね。まずはのんびりとうちわで仰いでもらおうかな。
Yeah. That sounds like a fun time. Do we have to wear the... Yep, we gotta wear that.
スクール水着。
それ女子用だろ。俺は男子用でいいんじゃないのか。
ここにちゃんと 女子スクール水着に着替えると明記してございますわ。
Sadako was like a loan shark. Actually, me trying to escape reality as fast as humanly possible was pretty adorable, if I did say so myself.
だって誰のスクール水着を着るんだよ。嫌だろ。俺なんかに着られたら。
あ、おじさんそういうのは全然気にしないから。いいじゃん、役得でさ。私スタイルすっごく悪いから、ケイちゃんでも着れないことないと思うよ。
The executioners surrounded me, damn, wagging their fingers. Damn, Keiichi fucking died. My first thought, it's tied around the waist. Second thought, the chest area was pretty loose. Third thought, the crotch area was,
あとこれに猫耳と首輪と尻尾をつけて完成しますです。ケイちゃん、鏡見る？いやマジすごいって。
I'm so glad that smartphones aren't around at this time. And social media. The stern scientific calculating nature mixed in with her fascination made Mion very scary.
遠慮します、ご主人様。
これで出来上がりですわね。このままの格好で下校するってのもあればよかったですのに。
じゃあもういいかい？着替えてさ。
While I was saying that, Mion placed her hands on my shoulders, and Rika-chan slipped up behind me without a sound.
まだです、ケイイチ。一番最初にやった罰ゲームが残ってますです。
Oh no, I forgot about
こ
that
の
one.
格好でか。
Rika-chan patted my head without saying a word. Off we go to die. For real this time.
うおっす、失礼します。
入りたまえ。
I stepped forwards into the principal's office. My bell collar jingled adorably. The principal froze solid with a smile on his face as he saw me. I couldn't blame him. In this sacred place of study, specifically in his office. Though I said excuse me as I entered, the sight of a person entering with a school swimsuit, cat ears, a collar, and a tail, and for it to be a young male student, without a doubt, any normal person's psyche would have stopped cold. But this could be explained. We'll call it uncanny valley camouflage, if you will. When humans see others, they can only begin to act after confirming this is human. Meaning that if he could not comprehend what was in front of him, then in those moments before he could begin to fully process the situation, his mind was completely blank. That was my one and only chance for victory. My penalty? Rubbing the principal's head. Bro, this is what gets you expelled. A shijing sound echoed loudly. He went straight for the special move. The principal said one thing to me.
男とは何ぞや。
And in a heartbeat, we died. Just like that. Screen fades to white. Because we died. Look, we're already like floating up into heaven. We can see the outside. That tremor resounded throughout the Hinamizawa twilight. And I'm talking about a wild game of President, of which I kind of want to learn the official rules for and play legitimately, because I think I played a variation of it in Persona 5 Royal. They had something like that. Alrighty, so we'll end it there. Sorry if I sounded dead, more so than usual in this episode. I woke up recently, been working and also going to school still. I'm back on the work grind, so I've been pretty tired recently, but still want to get these recordings in and progress through these playthroughs. I've been dying to actually play more of this. I truly have, to see where things will actually finally go. So apologies for sounding more dead than usual. I hope that that could be looked past and I hope that you all enjoyed this wacky episode of Higurashi When They Cry. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.